be always on form. It takes a lot.
What is up, guys? Randall here from Wired In, bringing you another video. And yes, it is true, Vortex is releasing an RGB poker. Luckily, they were able to send me one out for review, so here it is. Couple of things to talk about. So it looks like the embargo on the clear chassis for the Cherry MX switch has either been lifted, or other companies besides Corsair and Razer are able to make keyboards using this chassis, and it really helps the lighting, and in my opinion is really important for a true, RGB keyboard because of how much it adds to the lighting effects. So if you know me from some of my other videos, you know I'm a sucker for RGB. This is the stock board, but don't let the entire black color fool you because the case is actually full metal. So it's quite heavy, and it does use a metal plate as well, and the plate is white. So besides the clear chassis letting those lights shine, the white plate adds a reflective surface, so you really see the light shine through the keys even when you don't use keycaps for some shine through. However, this particular keyboard does come with PBT keycaps, which seem to be double shot with an inner layer, so you could still have the cutout for the letters themselves to let the light shine. But the great thing about mechanical and Cherry switches, as you know, is it's real easy to replace the keycaps and start customizing it to your liking. And with poker keyboards especially, you can easily grab an acrylic or a different kind of Vortex case, and it's really easy to install to change up the entire design of the keyboard. On the bottom, you have your typical stuff, just a couple of rubber feet and 4 dip switches. I didn't get a breakdown for what each dip switch does because I think it's changed a little bit from the Pok3r. I'm not entirely sure. I only got instructions on how to utilize the lighting. Now, operating the lighting itself is a little weird. It definitely takes some getting used to. You're definitely going to have to refer to the instructions before you get the hang of it. I'm not going to go into too much detail because it would take me a really long time to go through each setting, but essentially you could use PN5 or PN4 to cycle through a couple of presets. So you have your typical breathing mode, you have Vortex's signature light up mode or lighting animation, lighting effect that goes through all the colors in some type of spiral. You have your regular light up mode where it stays static, and if you go with PN4, you can actually set it to do one of the couple of preset lighting effects per key press. So with the first one, you press a key and it just lights the key up. The second one will actually do a ray of light. The third one will do a spiral of light. But you could cycle through each one of those lighting effects twice. The first being just stock white, and the second being the color that you selected for the entire keyboard. Yes, it is as confusing as that sounds, but it isn't once you go through the actual effects, which is, now you can see why I don't want to break it down exactly. However, if lighting effects aren't your style, you could just hit P and escape to get the full spectrum of light across the keyboard, select the color you want, and then go through each individual key that you want to make that particular color. The rest is pretty standard poker fashion. You have your removable mini USB cable, which is a must-have in my opinion at this point. The board does have Cherry stabilizers, but they're done very well. They feel like Pok3r, believe it or not. But overall, I couldn't be happier. I've been waiting for a 60% RGB keyboard, and what better one to have it than a staple in the industry, Vortex Poker. So that's going to do it for my review, guys. Once it's released, I'll have the Amazon link in the description, but if you have any feedback, questions, or concerns, because it has not been released yet, definitely let me know in the comment section below. But other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.